Hi, my name is Taylor. I am a therapist and I work at HeartSupport, and we are going to react to the new Trophy Eyes song. Okay, you guys, I've loved Trophy Eyes for a long time. I think they're amazing, and I'm pretty sure that this whole album is based around mental health. So we're going to listen to a track, we're going to talk about the lyrics, and hopefully we're going to use them to inspire positive change and give you some tips in your own life. So let's do it. Okay, we're listening to Life in Slow Motion in three, two, one.
Lucky numbers, existential signs, small superstitions keeping me alive. Praying to the emptiness for extra time to spend alone in my hotel as my life goes by. And in the chaos I find peace and quiet. Nothing means anything, I'm always tired. A flash of color before I expire, just a hug at the bar, another voice in the choir. And it's hard to explain, but I've been feeling this way, like I'm watching myself live my life outside of me. Hold on, as life from my window seat moves on, everything is temporary. Hold on to seconds of life in slow motion, everything is temporary. Here it comes, the chorus of the morning, volumes merciless and overwhelming. Take my hand and walk with me to the glory of my ending. I'm nothing, ain't that something? Hold on, as life from my window seat moves on, everything is temporary. Hold on to seconds of life in slow motion, everything is temporary. In the chaos I find peace and quiet. Nothing means anything, I'm always tired. A flash of color before I expire, just a hug at the bar, another voice in the choir. It's hard to explain, but I've been feeling this way, like I'm watching myself live my life outside of me. Everything is temporary. Everything is temporary. Hold on, as life from my window seat moves on, everything is temporary. Hold on to seconds of life in slow motion, everything is temporary.
I think that you could probably tell by the fact that I was like on the verge of tears that I think that song was beautiful and amazing and definitely all about mental health. So let's talk about it. In a lot of the song, over and over again, he says, everything is temporary. And that can be a really scary thought, or it can be a really comforting thought. But it's actually something that I teach my clients to try to find comfort in. It can be a scary thought when things are going well, right? Because it's like, oh my gosh, everything is temporary. I'm not going to be able to hold on to this. But when everything is going maybe not as well as we like it to, the belief of everything is temporary can actually be really helpful. So that's how we usually look at it, right? But actually, the truth that everything is temporary can be so supportive in all of the moments. Because when things are going well, the knowledge that everything is temporary allows you to really appreciate and find gratitude for what you are experiencing right now. And that's almost even the same for when things are going poorly, because when things aren't going well and you're in a temporary place of difficulty or sadness or pain, you can guarantee that you won't stay there forever. And you may be able to actually lean in to that pain a little bit more. And what this does and what this knowledge does is, one, allows you to find gratitude. And gratitude is one of the most supportive things that you can do for your mental health. I know when you're not feeling well, you're like, please don't talk to me about gratitude. I don't want to do it. But it allows us to remain present. If you acknowledge everything is temporary, then it forces you and it encourages you to stay in the present moment. This is mindfulness. This is what meditation does. This is something that research shows over and over and over again is extremely beneficial for our mental health. So I'm going to teach you a quick little exercise to pull you into the present moment if you are feeling yourself fearing the future or dwelling on the past. Super easy. 2 quick techniques. 1, the 5, 4, 3, 2 technique. You find 5 things you can see, and you can point to them or say them out loud or just say them in your mind. 5 things you can see. I can see my camera. I can see my computer. I can see these flowers on my desk. I can see this cute picture of my mom and I. I can see my microphone. 4 things that you could touch. I can touch my sweater. I can touch my hair. I could touch my computer. I could touch my pants. And really touching them can help pull you down and ground you into the present. You don't actually have to touch them. 3 things that you can hear. I can hear the wind blowing outside my window. I can hear a car going by. I can hear the hum of my air conditioner. 2 things I can smell. I'm not very good at smell, so this one takes a lot of focus for me. I can smell my laundry detergent. I can smell the cookie that is sitting on my desk. So going through those things helps pull you back into the present moment by activating all 5 of your senses. The other thing that you can do to pull you into the present is start following your breath. So when you notice yourself thinking, just start following and visualizing your breath, and your inhale fall down to the base of your belly and your exhale come back up. Those are some ways to pull you back down into the moment. And as you're doing that, you can notice what feelings you might be experiencing in your body, even maybe breathe into those. So everything is temporary. That can be a mantra that you can use to encourage you. It's something that is especially important for people who are struggling with suicidal thoughts. These feelings, this intensity of emotion, it's why it's so important that we can create as much space as possible between a person thinking about those thoughts and they're taking action on it. The more space we can create, the more likely that we can keep this person safe. So that's things like means reduction and making sure they don't have access to things that could harm them. That's asking them in crisis text line when we're working with someone, if they do have access, we ask them to move that item to another room while we're speaking with them. Things like that. Everything is temporary. This is something I've been speaking with my clients about a lot, and it's so beautiful. Okay. In the chaos, I find peace and quiet. We often think that we need security in order to feel peace. We think we need security. We think we need control. But the truth is that any sense of security or control that we think we have is actually false, because anything could happen at any moment. And what happens is people who've experienced trauma especially are acutely aware of that, and they try often to grasp for control to counteract that. A lot of people are able to walk through the world with their security goggles on of like, I'm in control, I'm safe. And it is so nice to wear those glasses, right? It's so nice. And also, it's just not true. What is true is that anything could happen at any moment, and that could be really scary. But if you can, again, start to lean in and find comfort in the fact that this world is chaos, and it is beautiful, and it is a mess, and it's hard, but you can always count on, it'll always surprise you. You can lean in and start to find comfort and peace in that and really accept that is the truth instead of resisting it. Because the more we resist something, a feeling, a thought, the more we can try to resist something, often the stronger it becomes. It just creates more energy around that thing. So we can just accept chaos, that it is a reality of the world. Then we can start to find peace and quiet even in the chaos, because our resistance isn't going to change it. Our resistance isn't suddenly going to put the world into order into nice little boxes, but our acceptance will make our experience of the chaos better. Will make our experience of the chaos less full of anxiety. So that's what we're working towards. We're working towards accepting that chaos is a part of this world. And something that can help with that acceptance is looking for places in your life where chaos has caused positive change, where something unexpected, something uncontrollable, something you didn't see coming was actually something really beautiful. It could be love, relationships, a child, a job, a place, whatever. Look for that. And that will help you realize that chaos isn't always coming for you. It's just a part of life. So stop resisting it. Okay, one more. Like I'm watching myself living my life outside me. What he's describing here is actually dissociation. And it's something that many people experience. Trauma survivors or not, people who have experienced a lot of trauma are more likely to experience dissociation. But it's something that we all experience. You know, it's like when you are driving a route that you drive a lot and suddenly you get to the place and you don't remember how you got there kind of thing. That can be an experience of dissociation. It's often that like out of body experience. And people feel like they are watching their life happen, but it's not actually happening to them. And it can be really uncomfortable. And it also can indicate that there may be a disconnection between the mind and the body. And so what can be helpful for things like that is doing things and activities that bring back that mind-body connection. Yoga is one of them. Breath work is another. Doing some interoception, which means checking in about how your body's feeling and thinking about it and noticing the way your body feels and the way your feeling of your body changes when you do certain things. So even just asking yourself every day, how do I feel today? And doing a body scan of like, okay, my legs feel a little tense. And then moving up, like my stomach feels like a little rumbly. I wonder if it's because I ate this last night, or my chest is feeling a little tight, or my shoulders, or I have a little bit of a headache. Just starting to try to bring that mind-body connection back together. This can also be as simple as when you're exercising, for example. Thinking about the muscles that you're working can help build this mind-body connection. And when your mind and body are deeply connected, disassociation starts to happen a little bit less. I love this song, and I think it has so much gold in it. Let me know if you use these tips, but also more importantly, if you are struggling with anything at all, comment below what you're struggling with and tag out HeartSupport, and we'll provide support and encouragement.
Say